Hello, hello. It's Wednesday night. Time for the A to Z series. Winston has his bottle of milk here. Come here. Oh. There. There. You say hi? Say hi. You wave? No, we're just going to have our milk because it's really yummy. Hi, Goofy. You see yourself right there? There you are. All right. Go get mommy. See you later. All right, so tonight we are talking about time. We are up to time. Yeah. It's time to talk about time. Ha, I'm so funny, right? Hopefully everybody had a great Wednesday. Winston and I went to story time at the library, and that was really fun. And then we went to the park. He wasn't too sure about the swings, but he did like the slide. The slide was the favorite. So that was our adventure today. So, hey, Bonnie. How's your Wednesday been? Okay, well, I got my notes ready here. I'm going to go ahead and start. If you're watching the replay and you have used time in some way, in some recipe or anything like that that you'd like to share with us, go ahead and post it in the comments because it's always nice to learn from everybody, right? So, as usual, I forgot to get my book out here. I like to start by reading from the Emotions and Essential Oil book. This is an awesome book. You can get it on Amazon, on oillife.com, and on aromatools.com. So time is the oil of releasing and forgiving. It's one of the most powerful cleansers of the emotional body and assists in addressing trapped feelings which have been buried for a long time. It reaches deep within the body and soul, searching for unresolved negativity. Time brings to the surface old, stagnant feelings. It is particularly helpful in treating the toxic emotions of hate, rage, anger, and resentment, which cause the heart to close. So it empties the soul of negativity, leaving the heart wide open. In this state of openness, individuals begin to feel tolerance and patience for others. As the heart opens more and more, it is able to receive love and offer forgiveness. Time teaches that it's time to let go and move forward. As individuals forgive, they free themselves from emotional bondage, and time transforms hate and anger into love and forgiveness. So the negative emotions that this helps to address would be unforgiving, angry, rage, hate, bitter, resentful, and emotional bondage. And the positive properties that it could bring about are forgiving, tolerant, patient, open-hearted, understanding, and emotional release. The companion oils, and the companion oils are just the oils that you could use if you didn't have time. You could use these oils for the same purpose, right? Would be cardamom, geranium, cypress, oregano, and what is the renewing blend? Hang on. It's got to be one of those emotional aromatherapy blends. The renewing blend is Forgive. So Forgive is, and that's one of the emotional aromatherapy ones. Okay, so my other notes then. Time has been used for centuries, right? Across nations and cultures for incense in holy temples and ancient embalming practices, and for helping to ward off nightmares. So juniper berry is kind of our go-to for if you have bad dreams and things like that. You might want to try diffusing thyme for that purpose. Also in the Middle Ages, thyme was given to knights and warriors before they went into battle by ladies, as it was thought to impart courage to the person wearing it. So there's some little facts for you. Our essential oil is distilled from the leaf of the thyme plant, and the main chemical components are thymol, and paracymene and Y-terpenine. Thymol is the main component, and that's what creates this. It creates a warmth, and that's why this is considered a hot oil. And what that means is that when you use it, you're going to want to dilute it, and you're going to want to dilute it a little bit more than you would regularly. So most of the time for adults, it's like 1 drop of essential oil to, I don't know, like a teaspoon of carrier oil. And with time, you're going to want to add a little bit more of that carrier oil so that you won't get that warming sensation and the sensitivity. So, hey Candace, how are you tonight? Let's see. So I'm going to go over the safety things. So then, because it is considered a hot oil, like we said, we want to dilute it more than normal. You do want to use caution with using thyme if you have epilepsy or if you have high blood pressure. That can kind of be not good. So just know that for the safety. Can be used all 3 ways. It can be used aromatically in your diffuser, right? It can be used topically on your skin, but you're going to want to dilute it more. And then it can also be used internally. The word thyme, actually, the T-H-Y-M-E, right? It actually means to fumigate in Greek. There's a little tip for you. It is one of the most potent antioxidant of the essential oils. So it's really good to help boost your immune system. So if you're feeling under the weather, this might be a good one to put 1 or 2 drops in a veggie cap with a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil or avocado oil, whatever you got in your kitchen, and take that internally, and that'll just kind of help give your immune system a nice boost to fight off whatever's trying to take hold. So it's great to support your circulatory system. Again, you can put 1 to 2 drops in a veggie cap to help that. Thyme essential oil is a cicatrisant, which just means that it's awesome to use for supporting your skin in helping your skin to repair itself. So it could be really great for any sort of scars maybe that you have left over from having blemishes or a scratch or something like that. It really helps your skin to help itself, right, to repair quickly. So if you need something a little bit more around that time of the month for your bad cramps, menstrual time, right? Thyme is actually a really good oil to use for that. So again, you're going to want to dilute it a little bit. Normally, if you make a roller bottle, like a 10 milliliter, do I have one here? Oh, 10 milliliter roller bottle. If you make this size, normally we're going to put like 20 drops of your essential oil in it and then fill it with fractionated coconut oil. I'd probably only do 10 to 15 if I'm going to do thyme, just again, because it's a hot oil. But that, you can put it in, you could make a roller bottle of that. You could mix that with your Clary Calm to make it a little more potent, so to speak. You could mix it with your, you could use it with Deep Blue or with Wintergreen is really good. And then you could just roll that on your abdomen where you were having your discomfort and massage that in. That would really help with that. So thyme is great for your skin because it has a lot of cleansing and purifying properties. So if you do the oil cleansing method, this might be a oil that you want to stick in with your rotation, right? So you're going to put your carrier oil. I like you to use the sweet almond oil. I like that for my skin, but jojoba oil, argan oil, coconut oil, whichever, you like the best. And then you're going to put 1 to 2 drops of your essential oil in it. So probably just with thyme, I'd probably just put 1 drop and then, massage it on your face, take your hot washcloth, put it on, and then wipe the excess off. So snoring. Let's talk about snoring, okay? That's a biggie for a lot of people, right? And everyone always says, I don't snore. I know I do when I'm really tired, and that's about it. But a lot of men snore, right? Okay. This is an awesome oil to use for that. You can either diffuse it in the diffuser. And when you use your diffuser in the bedroom, typically you want to start at about 15 minutes before you go to bed. Mine runs for an hour and then it shuts itself off. So I don't have to remember to shut it off. So that's a good choice. To add to whatever you're in there. I probably wouldn't just do thyme by itself, but you could add it along with serenity or lavender or something, whatever you normally put in there, and then just add a drop or 2 of thyme, probably just a drop of thyme because it's probably pretty strong. But another thing that you can do then to help with snoring is to take a drop. You can make a roller bottle again, but you're going to want to put it on the base. This is your big toe. It's not your hand, it's your big toe. I'm not going to put my feet up here. Sorry. So this is your big toe. You're going to put it on the base of it and rub it in, because if you look at reflexology charts, this is actually the neck area. And so that's a really good spot to put that essential oil so that it does help your snoring, right? Try that. Let me know. That's one I have not tried with Robert, but I should try that. I just use breathe in the diffuser, or give him, rub breathe on his chest, or swipe it under his nose. That seems to help. So, where was I in my notes here? It's great for the support of healthy blood pressure response. So you're going to apply it topically to the bottoms of your feet and pulse points. And again, you're going to want to dilute it, right? Because it's a hot oil. So it's great to use outdoors to help keep the bugs away. So if you don't have TerraShield, right, this is a really good one that you could use. You're going to dilute it again, and then you're going to apply it on your wrists and your neck to help keep the bugs away from you. So for aches and pains, sore muscles, you can use it with wintergreen. You could also add it to your deep blue. That might help. Again, with a carrier oil, and then massage it on those areas of pain to help relieve that. Great to help with memory and concentration. Also fatigue, if you're feeling stressed or you're feeling depressed. You can diffuse this. Kind of helps to de-stress you. You can also add basil, which really does help. Basil for me actually makes me want to get stuff done. Whenever I diffuse basil, I get like 80 million things done in my house. So yeah, less stress, a lot of stuff done. Hey, win-win. Let's see. It is great to support your respiratory system. So you can dilute it and then massage it on your chest if you had some congestion going on. And you can also use it in the diffuser. So it blends well with rosemary, basil, and lavender. If you run out of your thyme spice that you cook with, right, you can use the essential oil. Depending on how much it's going to call for, right, less is more. Take the little toothpick swirl in the top and use it that way, because you can always add more, but it's hard to take it out if you get too much in there. I do have 2 recipes that I will post in the comments. They're on the doTERRA blog. One is actually for making your own deodorant that you can, it gives you a bunch of different oils that you can choose from, and thyme would be one of them. And then the other one is for a it's like a red pepper sandwich. It looks really good, by the way. And it does call for basil, but you can substitute thyme for that also. So if you have used thyme in some way that we didn't talk about, you have a recipe that you'd like to share, you can feel free to share those in the comments, and then we'll all learn from each other. That is all I have tonight. Let's see, what are we talking about next week? Excuse me. Where are we up to? Vetiver. We are up to vetiver next week. So I might actually stick in those 3. It'll either be vetiver next week, or we'll talk about the Mother's Day ones that just came out that are still available. So if you want to go get them, because they're only while supplies last. And it is pink pepper, green mandarin, and star anise. Those are the 3 oils that you get. You also get some cute little pipettes and some roller bottles. You can make your own blends. It comes with a little booklet that has, I think, either 20 recipes in it of blends that you can make, so you can make your own perfume, which super fun. Excited for that. So either vetiver next week, or maybe we'll talk about all 3 of those. So, all right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and we'll see you next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. All right. Bye-bye.